What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the 4th level of hell and sent us down to the 7th level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these pants on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. This what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zap's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see you. Hit me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap, something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all. Hey. I wore this hat in so long. I said, let me take this hat out and brush it off and wear it. So that's why I got her on today. She all right. She's still holding on. Y'all know why I'm late today. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on Really B. She called me and I was getting ready to press the button and she called me and had me on the phone and wouldn't get off the phone. What do y'all want from me? What the hell do you want from me? Blame it on her, not me. I'm just saying, mods, our time today is 6 o'clock. At 6:01, y'all know what to do. 2,500. I ain't gonna give a 3,000 word today, because I was late today. Only a 1,500 word essay, just 1,500 word essay today, okay? Just 1,500 word essay. Let me say hi to y'all. Hi, Shawnee. Jay. Hi, Tanya. Boo. Tanya, we ain't hung out in a while, Tanya. When I get back in town, we gonna have to go have brunch or lunch or something somewhere. Okay, Tanya. We gonna have to go and have brunch or lunch or something somewhere. Hey, Budgets Waits. Hey, Boo. Morgan. Everybody filing into the building. Yana. Jason, Shondo, everybody. What's going on, everybody? Hey. What is going on? Y'all listen. What the hell y'all got going on today? Today, the news cycle is real busy today, y'all. Let me clean off my camera. But the news cycle today, y'all, is real busy. I don't know what the hell, what in in all things holy and unholy the hell y'all got going on today. But the news cycle got a lot. I don't even got a lot. It's so much. I don't even got enough time to really unpack stuff like I want to. It's just gonna be a hey, this is what's going on. Goodbye. I'm serious. We gonna do a hey, this is what's going on. All right, moving on. That's how much we got going on today, y'all. So we ain't even got time to labor long on these things. We just gonna have to hit it and be done. I ain't even gonna cover everything. Whatever I don't cover, really be a cover. Okay. Sorry, sorry, y'all, honey. You got some lazy punch for me? Oh yeah, you know that's my favorite. Tanya, you know this my favorite. Child, y'all. I'm telling y'all now. I got to go out of town at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so there'll be no silly Saturday this weekend. I literally fly out at 5 in the morning. So yes, Shondo, everybody. Hey, little baby, Tracy. Hey, y'all know another reason why I was late. Guess what I have? I have a few. I don't got that many, but I have just a few palette cleansers, and I have the Instagram handles still on there. So listen. I was in the generous mood today, so I got about two or three, maybe five. I think I got about five palette cleansers. But we got Instagram names, so don't tell me nothing, Tracy. I don't be looking for no titties and ass, cause y'all be that's for Saturday. Doing the best I can. Take what you get. You got the Instagram names on there. Don't be bothering me. Okay? And don't be over here trying to be choosy and picky. I'm doing the best I can around here, bothering me. Lord, God of mercy, God of love. Listen, y'all. Y'all, listen. Y'all, it's a lot going on in the blogs today. We're not going to belabor the issue. Let me go ahead and open the dossier and get it going because it's a lot going on, y'all. I can't even cover everything. Like I said, whatever I don't cover, really be got y'all. Really be live around 6:30, 6:45. But when I get off, she'll be going live. So she'll cover y'all. So listen, this story, had we done Silly Saturday, would have been in the hashtag ABC section. So that's why we're going to start off with this story. This absolutely would have been in the hashtag ABC section. Okay, hashtag ABC. A bitch can. I gotta get an ABC emoji for y'all. I'm gonna make an ABC emoji for y'all, and we're gonna put that up. Xavier, I'm glad you're here on time. Xavier, hey boo, you ain't even late today. I'm glad to see you here. Hey Janae boo. So listen, Ray J calls off his divorce from Princess Love. I don't have the brain capacity, y'all. I just can't. Hashtag ABC. A bitch just can't. I don't listen. At this point, I don't give a shit. Whatever happens to you at this point, princess, you have asked for it. You could have been over and done with this fucker a long time ago. You know he not wrapped tightly. You know he ain't all there. I don't want to hear no more shit from you. Thank you, Shani. We rolled our whole eyes. Let me see if I got something in the background that clearly exemplifies how I'm feeling right here. Let me see. Maybe that might work. Cause I just can't. I just really can't. What this say? No, that ain't it. I hate it here. I hate it here. I wanna go home. I hate it here. I wanna go home. I read that caption and immediately think I hate it here. I hate it here. I wanna go home. Like I don't. Uh, I don't think I have nothing else that really exemplifies how I feel about this. Cause a bitch just can't. I just can't. I don't have the strength. I don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the intellectual fortitude and wherewithal to handle all of it. A bitch just can't. I can't. Hey, China, why I can't. Hey, Ravine Boo. Like, what is happening? What is happening? Oh God. From here on out, Princess, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear shit. Don't you be out here complaining. Don't you be out here on none of these loving hip hop, family reunion, couples therapy, marriage counseling, whatever the hell they got going on, divorce, whatever. I don't give a shit. Go with God. Go somewhere and just leave us the hell alone. Fade off into Bolivia. Not oblivion, but Bolivia. Okay? Just go away. Why? This Stockholm syndrome that she got going on, baby, this palatial estate and compound that she has, built down to Stockholm, baby, I don't have time for it. I don't have that type of energy. I don't have that type of energy. And he knows and plays on the fact that no matter what she does, she's gonna be gullible enough to take him back every time. I don't have this type of energy. That's not why he came. Mm-mm. That is not why he came. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. Nope. Moving on. Moving on. What else I got? Cause that's filed under a bitch just came. Mm-mm. Won't do it. Can't do it. Let me see what else I got. Um. So we'll save the feature story for today for later. Okay. There is a feature story of the day, but because we do have a feature story. I'm just telling you now. There is a feature story. Did y'all hear about the fact that Fox News is making a whole documentary on Jussie Smollett? I don't care. I spent a lot of years, well, not years, but a lot of time defending Jussie Smollett. I was one of the last people to come around to saying that it was actually not not true. Hey, Cams, and there's still a small piece of my brain and mind that wants to hold on to there might be some faint chance that maybe he was telling the truth. Like I want so bad to believe that he was telling the truth, but there's none. There's none. But yeah, they're doing a whole documentary on what is it called? Jussie Smollett Anatomy of a Hoax. Like it's gonna be a whole fucking shit show. Just a whole shit show. With everything we have going on in the world right now, with everything that is y'all really devoted a whole documentary. You're really devoting a whole documentary on this foolishness. You got babies and kids that they got out here working in sweatshops on American soil, babies and children working night shifts down to these factories with chemicals that are burning their skin and with machinery that can cut arms, limbs, and legs off. Babies, we talking 6 years old, 8 years old, 11 years old, working night shifts and they're going to school the next morning. But you ain't got no smoke for that. But we want to do documentaries called Jussie Smollett Anatomy of a Hoax. But what do y'all want me to do with that? I still have about a 2%. 2% of me is out there. 98% is like, girl, that ship is sailed. But I'm still holding on to a 2% chance that he's really telling the truth. I'm telling you, it's a 2% chance. And to add insult to injury, now this young man, God of mercy, God of love, rain on us from heaven above, is now appealing the 150-day jail sentence. Go away. Go away. I don't care. Go the hell away. In other news, Ralph filed for a divorce against Drew. We're not surprised. I don't even have the strength or energy to break that down. Baby, the YouTubers this morning were, I mean, they were foaming at the mouth to get at the story about Ralph and Drew's divorce. I don't give two shits. I mean, these are two people who we watched and knew did not like each other. Why do you think um why do you think he don't want to adopt that child? Why would you want him to adopt that child? See, it just all makes so much sense. Like, nobody cares if y'all divorced. Nobody cares if you never come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. You will not be missed. We do not care about you. We don't care about your relationship. We don't care about the lies and fallacies that you make up about what alleged businesses you do or do not own. We don't care. Go with God. I mean, let the man go so he can be free to bust down any man, woman, and non-binary member of society down there to the greater Atlanta area. They say he be running the streets down there on, in College Park, on the West End, on he be down there all the way down there to Jonesboro and everything, busting people down. Man, woman, cat, dog. Why are we surprised? Okay. I mean, we don't care. Child. He down there talking about he in and out of the Tampa Bay area. The people told me it wasn't Tampa, it was over in St. Pete. Because you like the little ratchet girls down there to the St. Pete, not the ones down there to Tampa. That's what the people told me. You be in Pinellas County, not Hillsborough County. Child, a mess. I don't really care. If you know, like I know, see, St. Pete is the ratchet ghetto side. On the other side of the bridge, on the other side of the Tampa Bay, and then you got Tampa. That's in Pinellas County. Then you got Tampa in Hillsborough County. He don't be in Hillsborough County. The people tell me he be over there in St. Pete. But Marlo from St. Pete too. Just hood rat ass, ghetto ass people. Just a mess. Just a whole damn mess. What else y'all got go? I told y'all it's hit it and quit it today. We just got a lot going on today that y'all like to have in the news. So I hate that I'm gonna have to drag this woman because I love her. I really love her. But it's a couple women today that I love, but y'all finna get these hands today. Let's get this first one out the way now. Oh, yes, little baby. Please tell the people in the back. There is a remarkable difference between Tampa and St. Pete. Now, they right next to each other, but baby, if you say you from St. Pete, I think, oh girl, if you from Tampa, I'm like, okay. But girl, them St. Pete girls, mama, they don't fuck off. Them the girls that likes to fight. Girl, girl. It's two women today who I love them, but y'all gonna have to get these good drug problems today. Y'all about to have these good drug problems today. I done did like 3 stories. Stop holding on. The love is gone, child. I done did like 3 stories, and I ain't gave y'all not one palate cleanser. Here's a couple palate cleansers just for. I done did like 3 stories. There you go. There's a palate cleanser. Do with it as you please. Do with it as you please. Here's another one. And I will do some more a little later. We'll do some more a little later. That's all you get for now. That's all for now. For now. Okay. Anyway, I've only been to Tampa and Sarasota on that side of Florida. Child, if you go to St. Pete, make sure you have your gun on you, honey. Because, baby, they don't fuck off. CC Winans is in the news. Baby, they are dragged. She is getting these drug problems all over Al Gore's good internet. God. So, I ain't going to even, I'm going to just let y'all hear it. Because it ain't going to do no justice if I try to describe this to y'all. I'm going to just let y'all hear it. Hold on.
When your aim is to please him in everything you do, guess what? A lot of things are not going to even come your way. A lot of us are stressed out about stuff, and we already know that it don't please God, right? So when you aim to please God, then a lot of offers that come my way, I don't even have to think about. One of my dear friends who have gone on to be with the Lord, praise God. And she was so famous. She was so famous, and she let me know that I really didn't want to be famous. Was Whitney Houston, right? She was my dear sister and friend, and I remember she was about to do one of her big videos, and it was "I'm Every Woman." Great video, right? Really nice. Good, good. The song is when you think about how it was written, it's a great song, right? But the lyrics don't line up with the word of God, right? So she knew. She said, "Cece, I want you to be in this video, but I know you're not going to be in it." I said, "You're absolutely right." Because it started off with, "I could cast the spell." I'm not singing that. But notice how that message was all wrapped up in the beat, right? Y'all get so hooked up to these beats, and it's like demonic. You're listening to demonic stuff, and you wonder why you don't know what's going on, right? You can't listen and look at everything. God say you're either for me or you're against me. You're either with me or you're not. The biggest deception is the devil make you think it's an in between. Show me a scripture that says there's an in between. There is no in between, guys. So a lot of stuff is cut out. Y'all worried about stuff that shouldn't even be in your life.
That's all. I don't need to play no more. I don't need y'all don't need to hear no more. You get the gist of it. Harold, you fine, Harold. We ain't started essay yet. 6 o'clock is our time. We got 6 o'clock. You came in, you fine, Harold. Have a seat, boo. You fine. I had you come in at 6:01. Maybe they would have had some paper and pen for you to get this good essay in. Hey, Harold, boo. Now listen. CC, first of all, you take away the whole context of what that song was about. It was not about freaking spells and conjuring up spirits and witchcrafts. It was a metaphor for the way that a woman can put men damn near into a trance. Just like there are gospel songs that talk about getting drunk with the wine, getting drunk on Jesus. There are so many gospel songs that have metaphors that are metaphoric for things that people are familiar with or people can have context to that speak to what God can do. This was talking about not, oh, we finna go here and get the pot and we gonna whip up this potion. Like you sound like a fucking idiot. And I hate to go there with Whitney, because with not Whitney, with Cece, because I love Cece down. Anybody who knows me knows I love me some Cece. Cece can sing the alphabet for me. She can sing the phone book, and I'll be ready to go on to glory. However, comma, you missed it on this one. You missed it on this one, honey. You missed the mark. You missed the mark on this one, boo. You This is where people are way too deep for their own good. First of all, the people who appeared on the I'm Every Woman song with Whitney, they weren't really singing. If you remember, they made their little appearance. They, hugged it up. They filmed. They was on the video. They done it. But the first verse, she didn't even have nobody on the first verse with her, but her, you saw in the background. Here's the other part. You started by saying, my good friend who done gone on to be with the Lord. So what you're saying is, and then you proceeded to castigate this woman and everything about this song that she did, neglecting the fact that you just told us that regardless of the song, you knew she had went on to glory to be with the Lord. Which leads me to believe that regardless of everything you said, you just negated it in the beginning by saying, yeah, she might have did that. Even if I was to go with what you're saying, which is totally idiotic, which is so fucking idiotic. But even if I go along with what you're saying she already went on to be with the Lord. Now, if you really wanted to go down that road and preach a Whitney Houston sermon, Whitney Houston has so many other things that if you wanted to talk about things that are sinful, demonic, or whatever for Whitney, there were so many other things that you could conjure up. This is the hill that you want to die on. This is what you hyping about because you didn't want to be, girl. If you don't go sit down somewhere, CC. Mind you, you got all that smoke for Whitney Houston. Did not want to be on a video with Whitney Houston, but was okay making commercials for Donald Trump. Y'all don't remember that? CeCe Winans was one of those people who signed up to be on commercials with Donald Trump and other Republicans. The same Donald Trump who promoted grabbing women by the pussy. The same Donald Trump who is one of the most racist and discriminatory individuals out there. The same Donald Trump has dozens, and I do mean dozens, of women accusing him of sexual assault. You okay with being on commercials and stuff saying that he's okay. The same Donald Trump who never apologized for any of that, never walked it back, never said he was sorry for it, never said I was young and did the wrong thing, who stood in it and said I'll do it again and probably am doing it now. That Donald Trump. And you're okay with backing him. See, I ain't forgetting none of that, CC. I love you down, baby. But yeah, you finna get ahead of these whole drug problems. You are a fucking idiot. The whole argument makes no sense. A third grader who first learns the definition of the word metaphor or simile can deduce that everything that you just said right now is idiotic. I mean, the whole argument is so idiotic. It's just so idiotic. What are we talking about? Really? Because your conviction was enough to tell you, oh, I better not be in that song. I'm every woman, because that's witchcraft. How? The good Lord himself's probably looking at down at you and laughing like, what the hell is going on with you? I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. It's idiotic. I can't even. I don't even have anything else for it. You look like a fucking idiot, Cece. This woman done went on, like you said, to be with the Lord. So if she don't went on to be with the Lord, meaning all of her sins or transgressions have been wiped away, why are you hanging on to them? Why are you proliferating them? Because that's Christian. Because the last time I checked, the same Bible that you are preaching about, talking about the good man upstairs, throwing things into the sea of forgetfulness after you have repented, gotten for salvation for your transgression. He throws them in the sea of forgetfulness, but you go and put on your snorkeling gear and go swim down there and grab it on up and bring it out on full stage to proliferate. That was the wrong message, sweetheart. The wrong message. You look like a damn idiot. No smoke for Donald Trump. All the smoke for Whitney Houston, who's dead and gone, in your words, to be with the Lord. She already in a place where allegedly you want to go. But you got all this smoke. Make this shit make sense. You need to go sit the hell down somewhere. I'm not doing this with y'all today. Nope. Why? Because that's not why he came. That is not why he came. Yeah, and I love CC Dot. Y'all better go get her. Y'all better go get her. Let me get my listen, we're not even finna go down this road when for most of y'all career, people thought you and your brother was in incestuous relationships. You also have no problems singing along the same alongside the same brother who for many years, even to this day, is alleged to have had several homosexual relationships and trysts, which caused him his marriage. But that all of that's alleged. We ain't gonna even go down that road. Because like y'all talking about addictive love, you sound just as idiotic as the people who said y'all sung addictive love would make people want to go and do crack cocaine. That's how idiotic you sound. So your song Addictive Love, who you made millions of dollars off, is about using illicit drugs? Is it? You better go sit the fuck down somewhere, CC, and find you somebody to play with. Sit the fuck down somewhere and find you some damn body to play with. You over there, your brother, Marvin, who was alleged to have beat on Vicky Winans for many years. You want to talk about that? Since we in the business of casting stones at people, y'all better go get her. Y'all better go get her. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary and non-binary, non-gender conforming members of the audience, it is now time. No, I need a sugar spike. I mean, not, it's time for a sugar spike technique, but I need a palate cleanser. before I start cussing at CC Winans again. She gonna make me cuss her the fuck out. Let me get a couple palate cleansers to clean my palate right now, because I feel it coming and I feel myself getting ready to dog walk her and drag her with reckless abandon. Let me get a few palate cleansers down so I don't feel the urge to dish rag this woman. Because I love her. But baby, you finna get these good drug problems because you about to be drugged. You about to get these good drug problems. So let me get a few palate cleansers out the way. Make me feel a little better. So I have to drag her. You got a lot of goddamn nerves, CC. A lot. Hey boy, you must be there at Carnival, honey. That look like Carnival. Ooh, chat. Ooh. I feel like Julie Andrews is gonna come running from the back and saying, "The hills are alive with the sound of music." Like I feel like Julie Andrews is gonna come running and spinning around singing "The Hills Are Alive" with the sounds of music. I'll be here for it. You see how high that grass goes? You could clearly be hiding in between the in between the grass, doing certain things to that young man, and nobody would see you. I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Just letting you know. Letting you know. Anyway, ladies, gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen, and non-gender conforming members of our audience, it is now time for your Sugar Spike segment.
Oh God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So loved the world, I want to fight. That he gave, his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major Sugar Spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. Hey, y'all. Hey, Sam A. Hey, everybody. Hey, Fran J. I don't even think I said hey to you. Hey, everybody popping out the bushes. How y'all doing today? God. Cha. Anyway, y'all, let's get to our Sugar Spike segment. In our first Sugar Spike segment, so in the great state of Michigan, hey Medusa Boo. Hey Medusa Boo. I'm gonna put my Sugar Spikes, not Sugar Spike, my palate cleansers for Medusa who just came in because I love her. She's my panel mate, and I just want her to see some of my palate cleansers. She had asked me what a palate cleanser was. These are the palate cleansers. Ooh, I just want to see the boys again. Hey, boys. Especially this one right here. I'm telling you, baby, I'd be down in that grass, baby. You wouldn't even know what's going on. I don't care what you talk about, Jason. Talk about some of these ticks in the grass. We used to it. Baby, we'll brush them off. They make pesticides for that. But, baby, they'll make nothing that can do what I would be able to do to that young man, honey. Woo, be down in them bush, in that high grass, going to town, baby. Baby, they wouldn't want it. They wouldn't want it. I just wanted to replay it again. I'm just saying. We have chocolate drops, trust me. Child, that's 7. Child, he is something special. So y'all listen. In Detroit, Michigan is where our first Sugar Spike segment starts off. An 11-year-old girl named Shakira Thomas, she had to get staples in her head after a substitute gym teacher threw a metal hockey stick at her and left her with brain trauma. She had the metal hockey stick was thrown at her out of anger after the teacher, whose name is Jacqueline Brown, was attempting to throw the item at another student. Jacqueline Brown has since been convicted of child abuse. Shakira Thomas's family is suing the teacher, suing the school, and suing the staffing agency that found the substitute. Um, she's suing all of them. I don't blame them. It was so bad. Let me give you some of the details of the story. Here's what the young lady said. The girl is still alive. The girl is 11. Here's what Shakira Thomas said. She said she was yelling and doing some cussing. The next thing I know, I feel something hard on the side of my head. Child. There's pictures of the staples in the young, because the girl had braids. And because of how the braid, y'all know how black people, we put them braids real tight. Because of how the braids were situated, they couldn't even, it was a gash in her head. She had to get staples. They couldn't even really take the brace out. It was a whole mess. A mess. So in an interview, the teacher excuse was that she was trying to throw the hockey stick at another student and hit Shakira by mistake. At one point, they never sent the girl to the clinic, never sent the girl to the office to get the girl just had to get up and start trying to go to the bathroom and was dazed and could barely walk because she was concussed. Just a mess. The young lady now has brain trauma, according to her lawyer, and they said that after the hit, she immediately became dazed and confused after being struck by the metal hockey stick. Her mental state has become so poor that had become so poor after the hit that she began wandering around the school in a daze immediately after it happened. So there was no attempt to send her to get any medical help, any go to the clinic, go to the nurse, go to the call, somebody go call security, somebody go call somebody, nothing. Just went on like it was nothing to see here. I told y'all it was a sugar spike segment. The girl was eventually she was found wandering the hallways confused with blood running down her face. Um when her mother got to the school, when the mother of this little girl gets to the school, this is according to school officials. When the mother gets to the school, gets when the mother of this little girl gets to the school and is wondering, where is my daughter? They couldn't find her. No, I'm sorry. This is according to the attorney. They could not find the daughter. Eventually, they found the daughter, like I said, wandering the hallway, dazed and confused with blood running down her face. The girl was rushed to the hospital where she was given staples to bind the injury. The Jacqueline Brown chick was sentenced last week, has never apologized to the young girl or her family for the damage she caused. This is what y'all got going on. This is what y'all got going. What do y'all want me to do with that? You got teachers. This was a substitute. Let me get that. Let me make that clear. This was a substitute teacher. But this substitute teacher throwing a metal hockey stick. The name of the school is Hope Academy in Detroit, Michigan. The name of the girl is Shakira Thomas. It's CHA apostrophe KYRA. Y'all know we black. Just saying. Y'all know we black. Child. But the thing about it is, friend Jay, I don't even want a public apology if you don't want to give it. You can save that. Because my child out here done got concussed, got staples in her head, bleeding, blood running down her face. Baby, I don't blame the mama. Sue the school, sue everybody. Sue everybody. Everybody. Um, Here's more information. Due to the lingering trauma, the young lady had to move schools and is seeing a counselor to cope with that trauma. She says she still has nightmares from the incident. I'm sure she does. Now, here's the real fucked up part. This lady, Jacqueline Brown, she took a plea deal and she will only have to serve 2 years of probation. She will also have to enter anger management courses and is no longer allowed to teach or be around students. But I didn't see anything in here about jail time. I ain't see anything in anything I read about jail time. That's what y'all got going on in the great state of Michigan. The great state of Michigan. We ain't got time to linger. I will give y'all a palate cleanser because that was kind of rough. Y'all need something to get y'all out. That was rough. I know it was a sugar spiking moment. I'm sorry. I warned y'all it would be a spiky moment. Here you go. There go a nice piece of dark chocolate for you to get your mind off of that foolishness. Don't let it linger for long because we got another spiky moment coming up. All right. Tracy, don't say I never give you nothing. Don't say I was not in a benevolent and charitable mood today. Y'all see how I'm giving today? Giving in the giving mood today. I'm in the giving mood today with our palate cleansers. I gave y'all the names. Don't tell me nothing, Tracy. Don't tell me nothing. I think I deserve a good contribution to the channel since we're being so charitable and benevolent today. Since we being so charitable and benevolent today. All right. So in other sugar spiky news, this has made a lot of headlines today from the great state of Tennessee. Um, Tennessee State Representative Paul Sherrill made some comments on today, not today, I'm sorry, on Tuesday during a House Criminal Justice Committee discussing an amendment to a bill that would allow death row inmates to be executed by firing squad. The method is currently not allowed in Tennessee, but there's a bill making its way through the Tennessee House of Representatives that would put a law on the books that would allow firing squad. I want to see if I have the clip. I'm sure I have it. Hold on. Hold on. One moment. Give me just a moment. Let me see if I can pull the clip. I won't play the clip video, but I will play the audio. All right. Hold on. Here's the original audio, right? Hold on. I thought it was going to play. All right, here we go.
That idea. And I was just wondering about, could I put amendment on that?
Why are you?
hanging by a tree also. And also, I would like to sign on to your bill, sir. Thank you.
Let me play that again.
Good idea. And I was just wondering about, could I put an amendment on that? It would include hanging by a tree also. And also, I would like to sign on to your bill, sir. Thank you.
So it's not egregious and egregious enough that y'all want people to be killed by firing squad because we want to go back to medieval times. Nothing wrong with quartering people either. You don't have, their arms and legs tied to horses and rip their body apart like they used to do in medieval times. You want to try Chinese torture where you have the drop of water, on the forehead. Where do we go? But no, he made sure that in the great state of Tennessee, because they are the bastion of all things democracy, freedom, the pursuit of happiness, and all those things, they want you to be hung by a tree. What do we call that? Lynching. Because, oh, yes, in the great state of Tennessee, white people there want to make sure we're still as racist as we've ever been. I keep telling you, I've been saying this for how many years now? They want to take us back to 17th and 18th century America, but with 21st century technology. 18th century America with 21st century technologies. I mean, are we going back to the guillotine, beheadings, stoning? Where do we end? Nope, didn't want no parts of that, but we sure want lynchings. Why don't we have other things like tying, people to a stump and taking the whip out and whipping them all night long until they bleed out and die? Why not that? Where do we end? Just a mess. Then he tried to backpedal and pussy pop today. Here's what he had to say. Oh yeah, let me give you what he had to say today. So this is him. See if I can pull this up. Oh, God, watch I don't be able to find the clip of him him trying to walk it back and apologize. Hold on, is this it? No. Hold on. See if I can find this clip. Watch I don't be able to find it. Hold on. Because I saw that. And then I saw the black man. Oh, wait. I forgot. Cam sent it to me. I think Cam sent it to me. Hold on. Cam's did send it to me. Hold on. Hold your line. Hold your line. He's walking it back. And he's backpedaling and pussy popping off of it. Hold on.
That I used some very poor judgment, voicing my support of a colleague's bill in criminal justice committee. I sincerely apologize to anyone who may I have hurt or offended. Thank you.
Let me go back. Let you hear that again. Hold on.
That I used some very poor judgment, voicing my support of a colleague's bill in criminal
Hold on.
justice
I want to
committee.
start it from the beginning.
I regret that I used some very poor judgment, voicing my support of a colleague's bill in criminal justice committee. I sincerely apologize to anyone who may I have hurt or offended. Thank you.
That was him backpedaling and pussy. Diamond Pearl Jim. Hey, boo. You can't just try to sneak in here like we don't see you. Mars, y'all know what to do, right? Go ahead. Go ahead, Mars. Go ahead. But that's him backpedaling and pussy popping off of it. Let's be clear. I keep telling y'all, them saying make America great again means let's go back to 18th century laws, rules, and principles. That's all they wanted. They absolutely want us back in chains and shackles. We already have that here in this country. It's called the prison system. Because the prison system is nothing more than modern day slavery. Let's just be clear. Oh, he meant that the first time. So we want no parts of these apologies, the backpedaling pussy. We want none of it. None of it. Because had somebody not posted that to TikTok and had it go viral, he would still be holding on to it. Mind you, I've heard nothing about them remove. Now, what we didn't hear is whether or not that the author of that bill accepted his amendment. We also don't hear anything about that bill, whether or not the bill actually passed and got to a vote and what that vote was. So all of this apologizing and backpedaling and pussy popping for what? Because this still may be in the it still may be in the law. I'm just saying. This is what we got. Listen, you know that's what they want to do. I'm just saying. It's a mess out here. It's a mess out here. I told y'all we had some spiky moments today. We got some real spiky moments today. Child, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yes, there's a lot of sugar spiky moments. Mind you, people were like, oh, because I think it was in 2021, there was states that were just doing away with doing away with lynching laws. There were still lynching laws on the books for many states as recently as a year or two ago. And we now in 2023, in the year of our Lord, 2023, you got states still fighting to put lynching back on the books. But we were supposed to be surprised that something like Tyree Nichols can happen in the great state of Tennessee, right? Same state where the American government murdered Dr. King, that state, right? Same state where they had Dr. King murdered, that state. I'm just saying. Hey, lovely 31. What's good, boo? What time is it? 6:22. Yeah, go ahead and see the mods. They'll take care of you. Hey, lovely 31, boo. We need a palate cleanser after that. I know these sugar spiky moments deserve palate cleanser. I know. I did. Here you go. Oh, good. Yeah. Y'all got a lot going on today. Y'all got a lot going on today. We still in the sugar spiking moment. Child. I told y'all the dossier was kind of packed today, and we ain't have time to really linger on a lot of this stuff. We just got to hit it and quit it. The great state of Tennessee, that was. So, not to be left out, we have the great state of Maryland, who is allegedly a blue state, governed by one of our own, Wes Moore, wonderful, beautiful black man. But we got to call out the great state of Maryland today. That's really B area. That's our area. That is really B area. Let me pull this story up. So, in the great state of Maryland, former mayor of College Park, Maryland, where the University of Maryland is headquartered, was arrested on dozens of counts of alleged child pornography today and resigned from his position. Patrick Wojahn 47. I told y'all whenever they got to put their age behind your name or they got to put your first, middle, and last name, you done did something wrong. Patrick Wojan, 47, was charged with 56 counts of alleged child pornography that included 40 counts of possession of child exploitative material and 16 counts of distribution of child exploitative material, according to a statement from the Prince George's County Police Department. What do y'all want me to do? What do y'all want me to do with that? What do y'all want me to do with that? A statement on the city's website said Wojan's resignation was effective Thursday. That will be today. Quote, last night after business hours, Mayor Patrick L. Wojan submitted his letter of resignation as mayor of the city of College Park, effective immediately on March 2nd. Mayor Wojan has served in this position since 2015. Since 2015. And on council since 2007. The city of College Park thanks Mayor Wojan for his many years of dedicated service. End quote, the statement said. The statement went on to say, quote, effective immediately, Mayor Pro Tem Denise Mitchell will serve as presiding officer until a special election is held and a new mayor has been sworn in. Per the city charter, a special election must be held within 65 days. In his resignation letter, also posted on the city's website, Wojan wrote, it has been a, quote, profound honor and privilege to serve this city. It also says in his letter, quote, while this investigation does not involve any official city business of any kind, it is in the best interest of our community that I step aside and not serve as a distraction. Many of you have already reached out with well wishes and thoughts, and I am eternally grateful. I am stepping away to deal with my own mental health. I ask that you continue to keep me and my family in your prayers. End quote. The criminal investigation began on February 17th when the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children alerted local police that a social media account operating in Prince George's County possessed and distributed child pornography, police said. According to the police, the images and videos had been uploaded to the social media account in January of 2023. Through various investigative techniques, PGPD investigators discovered the social media account belonged to Wojan. While executing a search warrant Tuesday at Wojan's home, investigators recovered multiple cell phones, a storage device, a tablet, and a computer. Oh, I forgot to add this part. Wojan made history in College Park, becoming the city's first openly gay man to become mayor. It's all a mess. Throw the whole country away. Throw the whole country away. Now we're talking about College Park, which is the bluest of the blue areas in all of the country. College Park, Maryland is as blue as you get in this country. Yet that doesn't absolve them from bad things happening. I told y'all we ain't got a lot of time. We ain't got a lot of time to linger. We do not have a lot of time to linger. Let me get you a palate cleanser to cleanse your palate from that one. We ain't got a lot of time. There you go. Let me just go ahead and get to our feature story today, because I want to get to our feature story before we have to get off here and let Really Be go live, because I ain't got that much time left. Oh, there you go. I had a thick one for y'all. If you like thickness, there you go. If you like some thickness, here's a really nice Instagram. If you into thickness, there you go. So in our feature story today, y'all's girl and my girl, I ain't gonna even say y'all's girl, she's my girl too. Shaka Khan is in the news because mama thought it not robbery to start walking and dragging people. Shaka Khan went out there in this interview. Boy, I don't know what's going on with my internet. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I apologize for that. Anyway, Shaka Khan. Listen, Jeremy done came out the bushes. Hey, Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy, who done came out the bushes on that one. Jeremy, go follow his Instagram, child. It's real crude, real crude. Anyway, she done came out on Al Gore's Good Internet and started dog walking people. Let me read this to you. Rolling Stones interview her. No, I'm sorry, they didn't interview her. She was being interviewed and talking about Rolling Stones 200 greatest singers of all time. Now, I saw the list when it first came out, and I didn't agree with all parts of that list, but I ain't go out and start dish ragging and dog. I did dish rag and dog walk a couple people, but I ain't Shaka Khan. Just like I dish rag them about the greatest rappers of all time. I really dog walk them and some other people for that, but that was a whole other story. Anyway, Shaka Khan disputed the list for many reasons. Let me read this. The 10-time Grammy winner joined the latest episode of Los Angeles Magazine's Presents the Originals podcast with Andrew Goldman. At the end of the hour-long conversation, Shaka Khan said she hadn't read the list. Quote, I don't read. That's what she said, not me. So Andrew Goldman filled her in by reading the blurb Rolling Stone wrote about her. Shaka Khan ranked in at 29th. She said about what they wrote about her, she said, quote, just listening to that, if I didn't know Shaka Khan, I would say, oh, that earns at least a 5, maybe a 10 at the least. That's what she said that she would have, if nobody knew her, that's where she should have went. She agreed with Aretha Franklin topping the list and Whitney Houston at number 2, but then belted her criticism of Mariah Carey's 5th place ranking with she had issues with my girl Mariah being in 5th place. This is what she said about my queen Mariah being in 5th place. Quote, that must be payola or some shit like that. Let me tell you something, Shaka Khan. You and I need the lyrics on the back of the goddamn fan just to sing Going Up Yonder, a song that every black person, saved, unsaved, and everything in between should know. At Hate Aretha's funeral. You down there to hate Aretha's funeral, coked up on every illicit drug known to man. You are ingesting cocaine and other illicit drugs in every orifice possible. The mouth, the nostril, the ears, the cooch, the taint, the anus, and any other place you can get it in. the urethra and all. But you the fuck out here got smoke for my queen? What we're not gonna do, sweetheart, dear one, love bug, is come for my queen. Cause I will have to. I ain't gonna drag you like I probably should. Cause I love Shaka Khan. I love her singing. Her version of My Funny Valentine is my favorite version of My Funny Valentine ever. However, comma, what the fuck you not gonna do is come for my queen, Mariah. We're not gonna forget how you was high as Cooter Brown, could barely stand, couldn't even get a fucking note out there on the verses. Well, you had to ask Stephanie Mills to help you out because you was as high as a giraffe's, because you was as high as a giraffe's coochie. Couldn't remember no words, couldn't hit a note, couldn't do any goddamn thing. We're not going to talk about the fact that you really a size 14, but be trying to wear a size 4 on that goddamn stage, busting out at the seam, looking like Humpty Dumpty with a goddamn wig on them goddamn stages. And we don't have no problems with big women, but big women know how to dress, and it's not like you. Coming for my queen. Don't make me drag you, Shaka. I want to hand you these drug problems, but I like you, girl. I ain't gonna drag you because I could wear you the fuck out right now, Shaka Khan. I could dish rag and dog walk you, but I ain't gonna drag you like I should because I like you. You got one more thing to say about my girl Mariah, and I'll dog walk you. Moving on. She also declined to comment on Beyonce at number 8. She said, quote, I don't have anything to say about Beyonce. She's a great singer. She really has the opportunity to be a great singer. She has what it takes. She's got the chops. She does. Really? Because you're afraid of the beehive and you think us lambs won't come over here and dog walk you? Bitch, we'll drag the fuck out of you. You think the beehive is something? Us lambs over here ain't fucking off. We got way more years in the game. We got way more skin in the game than the beehive will ever have. We got years in the game as lambs. Do you hear me? Fucking off. Playing with me. Anyway, when speaking about she also said when talking about Christina Aguilera, whatever, a lot of black people like Christina Aguilera. She's all right. When they mentioned Mary J. Blige, who I think Mary J. Blige was higher than Shaka Khan, if I'm not mistaken, Mary J. Blige ended up being higher than Shaka Khan. And but when Adele ranked 22nd, Shaka Khan told him, "Listen, I quit." We're talking about Adele. But when they talked about then she went on to say because Mary J. Blige was at number 25. Here's what Shaka Khan has to say, quote, you know what? That's why I feel the way I do. These are some blind bat bitches. These bitches are blind as a motherfucking bat. They need hearing aids. They don't have hearing aids. They have no eyes. They have no ears. You know what? They must be the children of Helen Keller. End quote. You should also note that Shaka Khan went on to say about y'all's girl Mary J. Blige. She said, where's the quote? Ooh, child. But I told Mary J. Blige, she fucked it up. Number one, her vocals were flat. And I asked her, what time of day was it? Or night? What were you doing when you decided to cover Sweet Thing? End quote. Girl, Shaka, mama, we like you better when you coked up. We like you better when you coked up and can barely talk and barely formulate words and barely sing. We like you better that way. Go and sit the fuck down somewhere and crack a note and sing something 2 octaves lower than it should be because you too coked out. Go ahead and pull up some index card to find your goddamn lyrics. We're not here for you today, Shaka. Cause baby, at this point, your voice done been through the fire, through the limit, and through the wire, through the wire. Okay? Here. Here. Girl. 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 Good girl. Oh girl. Now I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a Mary J. Blige fan. I don't go up for her. Mama do be flat on 85% of her notes. I ain't gonna lie. Mama do be pitchy on 85% of her notes. Mary J. Blige do. I ain't gonna lie. She was out of her league trying to sing anything by Shaka Khan. Mary J. Blige does not have the musical and vocal prowess to hang in the same atmosphere as Shaka Khan vocally. But you ain't have to dog walk that woman like that. She did say, "Are these the children of Helen Keller?" Baby, she's out here. Baby, the way Shaka Khan is out here dog walking these people, she is handing out drug problems. Listen, now when these ladies clap back and drag you for everything you worth, drag you by that 45-year-old weave that you done had probably sewn into your scalp at this point. Baby, I don't know what to tell you, honey. I can't help you, honey. I can't help you. Have we ever really seen Shaka Khan's real hair? I don't know that we've ever seen her real hair. I'm just saying. Anyway, the children of Helen Keller. I was supposed to study, do a story on, I was supposed to do a story on the Brian Flores, lawsuit against the NFL, which is moving forward. I'll probably have to save that. Somebody remind me next time I'm live to do the Brian Flores story. I'm sure Tracy or Kev will remind me. Here's our last two palette cleansers for the day. The last, because we about to get up out here. Really be, we'll be going live at any minute. Any minute, really be will be going live. So we're gonna go over there and see about my sis while I pack over here. Here's another one. Those are the last two for today. The last two. Anyway, y'all, as you can see, I was in the giving spirit. Since I was in the giving spirit today, please feel free to hit the like button, share the video out, hit the notification bell, like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. Make a contribution to the channel here. Okay. This is where you can make a contribution to the channel. We done did the Lord's work today. We done gave the people what they wanted today. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you laughed and all of that good stuff. Shout out to everybody in chat right now. Can I get a Shonda hashtag Shondo from everybody? Even if you're in the bushes, you can pop out the bushes and put a good Shondo in the chat. I need a hashtag Shondo in the chat from everybody. While y'all are putting the Shondos in the chat, let me say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. I love y'all so much because y'all could be a whole lot of places, but y'all decided to be here with me, and I am so eternally grateful for you being here with me. We about to get out of here, y'all. Unfortunately, I will not be in town for Silly Saturday. I got some business to take care of this Saturday. But we'll be back with Silly Saturday soon enough. So I made sure I gave you a little extra today. Made sure I had some palette cleansers for you today. But we're gonna get around to it. We're gonna get around to it. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. We going over to Really Be. Thank you, Diamond Pearl Jam.